All right, everyone. So we have a WrestleMania update for you. This is from Wrestling Inc. On Sunday's Wrestling Observer Radio, Dave Meltzer seemed to reveal plans for at least a few of these stars, including a proposed singles match between Punk and Reigns. The idea of Punk and Reigns is certainly a thing that's going around in the past week, Meltzer said, and I think there's something to it. Meltzer also confirmed that while not etched in stone, rumors of Rhodes Cena match, or at least a match involving Cena chasing a world title, were very legit. It absolutely was a major thing. People talking about WrestleMania being John Cena going for the 17th championship and breaking Ric Flair's record, Meltzer said. So it could have been Gunther. It could have been whoever beats Gunther. It would have been Cody. Probably wasn't going to be Cody if Rock was doing the show. Right now, it is Cody. The new information seems to support past reports that The Rock wouldn't be wrestling at WrestleMania, despite public denials from the Hollywood star. However, Meltzer was quick to say that things could change for Punk, Cody, Cena, and Reigns if Rock changed his mind about competing. If Dwayne wants Cody, it's probably going to happen that way, Meltzer said. Maybe Dwayne will go for Roman, or it's up to Dwayne. That's up to Dwayne. So there's a lot of possibilities. Punk and Roman's one of them. So I kind of like everything that's being talked about here from the standpoint of you can't go wrong with any of these matches. They all have reason. Cena versus Cody, reason for that. Cena versus Gunther, reason for that. Some kind of Cody versus Gunther thing, you could find a reason for that. Roman Reigns versus The Rock, Cody versus The Rock, you could find reasons for every match that they mentioned here. The one part that I dislike, and I'm just going to say this again, we've said in prior ones, but I think it's worth repeating. This last quote here, if Dwayne wants Cody, it's probably going to happen that way. Maybe Dwayne will go for Roman. It's up to Dwayne. Like, I love The Rock. He's one of the greatest superstars of all time, and he was such a key part of the Attitude Era that him still being involved in wrestling is an exciting part for everybody involved. We're all pumped about it. But it's almost like you're allowing somebody to work, I would say, against their best interest in some of these ways because we saw last year he did not know in that moment what the fans really wanted. Now, maybe there's an argument to be made that hey, it would have been way better to do it our way, and even though Cody versus Roman ended up so well, it would have been even better if The Rock was in there. Fine, but WWE does such a good job with these superstars, and you could give The Rock advice, or you can have The Rock give you advice and really have a lot of control over his character and even give him a veto on something, right? But don't have it just be that however he wants to do it, that's what's going to be done. That's not you're almost hurting his character, in my opinion. Like I said, Rock has every right to have a lot of influence over who he faces, and if he really is against an idea, to not do that idea and to present ideas and to be taken seriously and all of that. I'm not against that. He's earned all of that. But for his own sake here, let the creative team do what they do. Let them create a really good storyline for The Rock. And we've brought this up. To me, there are a million and one storylines that you could do with The Rock. And one of them is him fighting Cody this time around, and then Roman Reigns next year in this kind of bloodline feud, right? That's way better. If you try to get that big Roman Reigns match into just this year, I think it's not that it's gonna be a bad match. It's pretty tough to have The Rock and Roman Reigns in a ring and not have a good match, but it might not be what it could have been. So I think have Cody face The Rock, that's fine. And then from there, you do Roman Reigns versus Rock next WrestleMania with a year's worth of build. Maybe you pitch basically the next idea, the next Raw. As soon as whoever wins between Cody and Rock, that next Raw, The Rock shows up, Roman is there, and you already start planning for the big rivalry. I think that would be awesome. So thank you all for watching.